Hello replay viewers. So tonight we're gonna do something a little bit different. So we did our whole bird series, and I don't know if you saw, but I posted a video a little while ago. I went back and kind of changed the last project that we did because I just didn't really like it. But this is what I came up with. If you watch the video, it'll show exactly how I did all these, little flowers and all of that, and and it's almost dry on the back, so so it's definitely, now it's very cohesive. So that was that little update on that project. But tonight we're gonna do some teacher gifts. So these could be either like a gift for the classroom, in the fall, or, oh, what's the matter? What's wrong?
It's all backwards.
Yeah, I can't switch it. Facebook is having a problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
yeah, Facebook is having a problem that if you switch it, it makes the screen all green.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't want it to be a green screen. So I should have said, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do, like I was saying, you could make these as like an end of the year gift for a teacher, or to start off the year or whatever. But I came up with a couple different things. So let's see, they're all done the same way, and they're these two are kind of not finished. This is pretty much finished. You would just, like, if you wanted to put a saying on it, or put the teacher's name or something, and also, actually one little part is not done, the ribbon, but just so that I could get things like in different stages so that things were dry. That's why everything's kind of partially done. But so first we're gonna start with this one. If you recognize this is one of the house cutouts. So I thought this kind of looks like a pencil. So I have it taped off to do the next step, but well, it's kind of not a good angle there. But so if it's standing like this, or that way, or at least like that, it's gonna clearly look like a pencil. And we have a little bit of embellishing to do. And then I just thought, like, literally while I was waiting for my other videos to upload to YouTube, I kind of was like, oh, I bet I could do it like on a tag. So I taped it off just in the same way, which I'm going to show you. And again, it just needs a little embellishment, and you could use this and put like a teacher's name on it, or just, tie it onto like a gift for the teacher. Not that teachers want everything all pencils and apples, but all right. So I have this out because I just want to show. I was so sure that I had a particular transfer, but I think I bought it for myself and ended up selling it, and that's why I don't have it. That's like the third time this has happened lately, and I apologize for the backwards. But this one right here, which is the family trio. So it's family, friends, and memories. I thought like the memories one could be really nice to add on to this, to put right up here, or even if you're, doing the beginning of the year and the welcome trio, to put the hello there. So it's an idea. But that's what I was gonna do, but I have it marked off that I have it, but I definitely do not have it, and I've not used it. The other thing that I thought would be really cool to add on to any of these projects, if you look, this is the school days transfer. I don't have it personally, but there's, sorry, I'm like reaching here. There's one that says teacher life and one that says school life, little pieces right here. That would be really cute to use, as well as making, a nice sign for the end of the year, the beginning of the year. I know this year is obviously a little bit different, but can still celebrate it. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I did these like pencils. So now, like, I mean, I have a lot of different art supplies. I realize not everybody does, but I'm kind of a art supply hoarder, so. But I really didn't have some of the, like, the right colors of things. So, you know, I just mix colors together and kind of get it close enough. And actually this yellowy color I had, it turned out to be like the perfect, you know, the perfect pencil color. So, so the first thing I did was I just took some, you could use masking tape or, you know, like a washi tape, or if, you know, or if you just want to draw a line with a pencil and do it like that, go for it. So I just took a little piece to kind of make like a little spacer. So I'm going to keep trying to keep it toward the camera. And if you had like masking tape, I would just do it the whole width of masking tape. So I want to make it so it's long enough that it kind of wraps over the edges. Oh, except, hold on. I just thought I want to do this part first. So I'm actually going to come down further. Now I'm just going to like kind of estimate it here, and I'm actually not doing it that wide. I'm thinking of two projects at once here. That's what I did for the other one. All right, so you're going to put your washi tape however far down you want your eraser to be. That's how I did it for this one. So I think I was just kind of thinking that as I was going. Now, you just want to, you know, make sure it's sort of even. Because once we put the ribbon on, you're not really going to notice if it's, you know, perfect. And then we're going to come across and do this line here. And again, like masking tape is perfect. And you want it to go to this side, because this is the part we're going to do. And what's really nice is the little houses have, you know, like a wood grain to them. So it really, you know, gives the look of like the wood of a pencil. Okay. So now I didn't really have, I mean, I have stain and everything in the garage, but I didn't want to get that involved here. Just kind of press to seal your edge there, and then we'll just kind of go with that. So this looks a little bit dark, and what I did was I just kind of put it on, and I'm using little like makeup sponges, but if you prefer a brush, you could do a brush, you know, whatever you like. And I just have some of my colors on a paper plate. So I just kind of let that sit for a moment. There might have been a little bit more yellow in it now that I'm looking at it, but when I did that one. And then I just kind of am wiping it off. Because for this one, I want the wood to show through. Okay. And on that one, because this is the one we're going to finish, I also did the sides here, you know, same thing. I have it, like, that's why I taped it around the side. Let me just move this forward to kind of remind myself to work this way. So it's a little bit different color, but that's just because it mixed on the plate when I did it before. So you just kind of, so this is the only one that we're really gonna, like, put it on and wipe it off. Okay. And let's see, then the pink. And I like to get these are just like the color samples. They're, you know, a few dollars, and sometimes they're even cheaper if you buy the ones that people change their mind on. And I think they're a better, you know, they're better quality than like craft paint. And I don't know, I think they actually come out to be cheaper. So same thing, we're gonna just either, you know, if you use a paintbrush, brush it on. Otherwise, I just think this works nice. And you want it to be a nice thin coat. You know, you can always go back and do a second coat. I just think like the thin coat just works better. Because it dries evenly, then you don't have, you know, little globs of paint somewhere that you missed. All right, and same thing, you would go down, you know, on the bottom and on the sides as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna move this one aside because we're gonna just work on this one here. So now I went and I taped off for the tip of the pencil, and I wrapped it around the side as well. So just remember, like, because of the way this is shaped, when you wrap it around the side, you're gonna have to actually put another piece of tape, otherwise your line is gonna go this way, just to continue it straight. So we have the black. Actually, you know what? I should probably do the yellow first so that I'm not in my own way. All right, so we're gonna just tape off. So now I'm gonna be taping on the part I already painted. And we don't have to worry here about wrapping around the side because it's like gonna be up there. So just stop when you get to the edge. All right, so I'm just gonna, oops, a little high. Just with the washi tape, you have to be careful because as you pull on it, it actually kind of stretches. So if you pull too much, you're not gonna have a nice, like, straight line. It's actually gonna kind of warp. And I'm just gonna tuck the little ends out of the way. Okay. Let's see. So I shook this right before I went live. Where is my jar opener? Oh, good. It's like the bad thing. So there it is there. So it's like perfect color. And I'm just taking my little sponge and then I'm just kind of dabbing it on the paper plate, just so I don't have like a big glob. Oops. I just want to take this part off. Actually, this doesn't matter because I'm not going to be painting right up to this because I'm going to be covering it anyway with ribbon. I forgot about that. So just, and I actually kind of like, it lets a little bit of like the wood, like that wood grain look show through. I'm just going to go onto the side too so that I don't forget to do that. That's the other reason I like these sponges. They're like so perfect for doing this kind of stuff, and they're pretty cheap. I don't know, like, I'm not really sure where I got the ones I have here, but they're definitely not the good, you know, makeup blenders. Not that I would have a clip, but I know they weren't expensive, so you just don't want to use anything that's gonna, you know, put like lint or whatever down. Now I want to keep it close enough. I think my ribbon is like 1/4 of an inch. Yeah. I'm gonna try to like not put my fingers in the wet paint. This is like, I don't know, I'm like, this is so freaking, like, so cute. I've seen some other people do these, and they do like, not just like your standard, you know, like pencil design, you know, just some other like patterned things. I don't know, if I was a teacher, I would like it. I'm sure they'd also appreciate like a bottle of wine or something though too. I just want to make sure I have a nice crisp edge here where the painted part meets. And I just want to get a little closer down here. Alright, I'm going to come back and blot that in a second. I just want to get some of this paint off of here. The other reason I like using these, I hate washing brushes. I really do. I just got a little bit of, I can come back with the pink and go over that. I don't know why it's not wiping off. Okay. So I just had some little, from where I first dabbed this down. But by doing really thin layers, it lets everything dry a lot faster. Okay, so now we're gonna do the pencil lead. So I'm just gonna put, I just wanna put something underneath this. So I can do that. And close this up. I have like this tape all over the place now. This some of this paint is like, this one's a little bit, it's fine. I mean, you definitely couldn't paint a wall with it, but so it's kind of it's kind of like in a clump in the middle there. Now I don't have a gray, and strangely enough, white, I don't have any white paint. So, I do have like kind of an off-white paint, but I didn't feel like making a dark gray. So I figured, you know, black, go with black for the lead of the pencil. I think it's nice for contrast and with the pink and everything, so. All right, I'm just getting the sides here. And if you wanted to, you could even, once you take, you know, take all the tape off, and after everything's dry, you know, you could sand the edges and kind of give it like a distressed look, depending on, you know, what you wanted. This paint definitely might be on its way out. Okay, so that is that. I just want to make sure I'm not going to touch the yellow or the black. So I have this little space in between, and I'm just going to peel this off. So thank you for watching tonight. And just remember, even if you're watching the replay, you can always share. You might have a friend that is not knowing what the heck to do for a teacher, and this might give them an idea, you know, of a little something to go with a gift card or something like that. So Oh my gosh, I love this. I know, I'm a little biased, but okay. So there it is. And then we're gonna do another part. I just wanna let it dry a little bit. So I'm just gonna kind of put it right here. But I don't always say that I love everything I do, so most of the time. Oh, and I just put my finger in the wet paint on that one. All right, what did I do with the little one? Oh, I'm like, seriously? Okay. So we'll just kind of make sure I'm all. So I did this in the same way. I got impatient and I kind of didn't tape it off right there. You can kind of tell, but that's all right. But I'm gonna embellish this one a little bit and then we'll go back to that and we'll work on, we're gonna swap between a couple of them here. So I have my little piece of ribbon. Don't worry, I'm not making any bows tonight. I don't know, like I need to take like bow lessons or something. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue in here. And this is just a piece of ribbon that I just cut before I started here. I'm like almost out of glue here. And this is like the perfect ribbon for this. Just let me just fold it over and then I'll show you. I'll just okay. This is what the ribbon looks like. It's just a gray with little, dashes on it, but it almost has that, it just made me think of like the, the metal part of the pencil. Just gonna cut this off. So just because this little one, I can't wrap it around to the back, I just made a little piece and folded it over so there aren't the little raw edges, and I have like paint all under my nails. And so I folded it over and I'm just gonna glue it on like that. Hold on, let me just cut it. Some of these ribbons, they like fray so much, but I think because that like white is in there. I know they sell some different things. I think it's called like fray check, some stuff like that that'll help it to not fray, but just don't do too much glue that it kind of oozes out either, like I might have just done. Let's slide this over here. Hopefully I'm not going to glue my fingers. One little thing here. Okay. So there it is, folded over and glued on, which is nice because it gives it like a little dimension. So there's that one. And we're gonna do the same on the, this is one of the, this is the small pennant banner. So, normally hanging this way, and I just put it this way and taped it off just in the exact same way that we did the pencils. Let me just get some of this out of the way here. So now on this one, I didn't make the, like the wood part of the pencil. I just left the banner as the color, and I just used the same paint on here, even though it's a fabric. I mean, we're not going to be washing it or anything. It's just going to be a decoration, so it's fine. And now for this one, we'll go and I'm going to do it twice. So I'm going to just kind of estimate it like that, and we'll just go. And then I'm going to cut another piece. And actually that's, well no, because I'll go back to, and I'll paint that one. And like this, you could use hot glue, you could use, you know, some other type of like fabric glue, the E6000. I just like the hot glue for, especially live, because it, you know, it sets so quickly. A lot of those other glues take time, so I don't want to be like sitting here forever. Actually, a lot of times when I make stuff, I do like make stuff to sell. I'll use the E6000 glue and the hot glue at the same time, and then you know, like the hot glue kind of holds it in place while the E6000 is setting up. Okay, and now I'm just going to wrap this around to the back side. And after this is all, like, you know, the glued and everything, I'm going to come back and I'm going to trim these ribbons, like, really, like, perfectly. Or evenly, at least. Okay, so here is the banner one. Oh, I never went and did the black on this one. Actually, I thought I had my black chalk marker. I feel like I did that the other day too. And I don't have a black Sharpie right here. Of course not. That would be too easy. Okay. Well, if I had the black chalk marker, I would just come in and just use that. I wouldn't even go, you know, into doing the paint and everything. Just because it's going to be such a tiny little bit at the top there. But for now, I'm going to leave it like that. We'll just pretend the lead fell out of the pencil. I don't know. Okay, so this is still wet, so I don't want to add the ribbon on that one. So I might do that after, because it's still, I can see there's only a couple spots on that, but it's actually dry, so. All right, so we'll go back to this one, because this is dry enough that we can do the next part. Let me just see it, like, I don't want to put anything on top of anything and have it get messed up. Okay, so to do now, we can use the same tape over again and just, you know, peel it off and then, you know, slide the tape right over just like how we did on that one. Let's see. Maybe because this is actually dry, we'll chalk on this. All right, so we'll get this ugly cardboard out of here. I'm trying to like make this tabletop. I mean, I just have to re-sand it, but I'm trying to make it last a little bit. So like I was saying in the beginning, those transfers that would have been, you know, perfect for this, the school one, and what did I just do? Oh, like, oh my gosh, what did I do with the catalog? Oh my gosh, the school days. You know, there's quite a few pieces of that. Even to go and, you know, make that into a little sign or this, you know, or whatever would be perfect. Or even the congratulations graduate, you know, maybe for like a pre-K graduation. Obviously, like a high schooler isn't going to want a pencil, but all right. So what I had wanted to use, like I said, was the memories and put that on here, but I don't have that one. So this is a transfer that is, or part of a transfer that is not available anymore. It retired probably not too long after I started doing Chalk Couture, but I thought, like, what better than like the word inspire to go on there. I have no idea what that was. Oh, a ruler. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this on there. And let's see. I'm not gonna go over the pencil part too much, but I just have to be mindful of that as well. I'll just kind of put it on an angle like this. So now this is like a perfect little thing that you could, you know, like I said, add on to like a gift card or something like that. And, you know, the teacher could use it right in their classroom, maybe the, you know, I don't know, on something in the classroom. That was a great description, on something. Okay. And I just think for contrast, the black chalk paste will look really nice. I'm just looking for a little thingy to stir. I don't know where these all went. I know where one went. Right down the drain. Alright, so I just want my paste to be like a nice cake batter consistency. Just stirring it up. Okay, I'm just going to turn this toward myself. And again, I apologize for the words being backwards, but Facebook is having issues. So I'm just going to go right over it. I'm going to be really careful because right here, there is not a lot of space between the edge of the transfer and we'll just get this other little part here. Clean off our extra. Let me just stick this on the side here. Did I miss? No. I'm like thinking that I missed part of it. So we have inspire, and I'm actually going to take one of my little, I might regret it, but I'm going to do it. And I'm going to just do the tip of the pencil. If it doesn't, you know what, if it doesn't look good, I could just wipe it off. So this, when I tape this off, the part that I actually did tape off, I should say, I didn't do it, the pencil coming to a very sharp point because I was trying to get the angle of the pencil to not look weird, so if you're wondering why that one's like all wide. So there's that. So that's, you know, can be attached to something else, another gift for the teacher. Or actually, like now, you know, it could be like a Mother's Day gift too, or hang on to it and make it for Father's Day. All these parents that are helping their kids do their online school all become the teachers. That would not be good for me. I need more structure. I'd be watching TV or doing things I wasn't supposed to be doing. Getting in trouble. Actually, I really want to, like, I could see that it's wet, but I want to, like, just I would have to have somebody yelling at me, and he's laughing at me in the other room now. So these are our little projects for tonight, our little pencils. So So let me know what you think. Have a great night.